Please lead us.
We will start in the presence of the Lord as we pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
So my name is Renee Humawit. I am an accredited competency assessor for organic agriculture production institute. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. John Michael Rivasora and Assessment Center Manager Ms. Bea Sarong, our representative from Esta Provincial Office. You don't have to worry for their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and the check of the conduct of methodology and procedures. They will not assess you. Now that we check your attendance, please present to me your admission slips once your name is called and sign this attendance sheet. The name of the board. Now I have here me your accomplished self-assessment guide. As I scanned it, everything was yes, which means that you know and can perform all the competencies enumerated in this qualification. At the end of this assessment, you will receive cards or competency assessment result summary, either competent or not yet competent. If you receive competent, it means that you meet the standards of these qualifications. You can claim your national certificate after 5 days from the assessment. Bring with you one piece of passport size picture with white background with color attire. Then you will pay 50 pesos, and don't forget the TESDA rules. You are not allowed to enter the office if you are not wearing formal attire. Wearing short pants, sleeveless, and slippers. The validity of the certificate is 5 years. Otherwise, if you receive not yet competent, it means you didn't able to meet the standards of this qualification, but don't you worry, you can apply for reassessment anytime at your convenience. In case you are not satisfied with the results, you have the right to appeal and you can submit your appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office where the assessment center and the assessor are accredited. With regards to the result of the assessment, we observe strictly confidentiality. This is to ensure the integrity of the assessment as well as my credibility as your assessor. Do you have any questions? Now, today, I am going to administer competency assessment for Organic Agriculture Production Institute, wherein there are 3 competencies, namely basic, common, and core competencies. For our core competencies, we have raise organic chicken, produce organic vegetables, produce organic fertilizers, produce organic concoctions and extracts. I will collect evidences through demonstration or questioning in order to help me determine your knowledge and skills for Organic Agriculture Production Institute. We have 4 hours for our assessment. Let me ask first, why are you here? What is your purpose of taking this assessment? Probably, some of you here are waiting for a promotion or compliance for your job, or maybe for ranking purposes. However, the most important purpose is that to determine your clarification, and difficulties, feel free to ask me. But once the assessment has started, please refrain from asking questions, for it is no longer allowed. Also, please observe safety as you perform different tasks. If accidents occur, call my attention immediately so we can provide you the first aid. The first aid cabinet is located at the right side of the assessment center, so feel free to use when needed. Do you have any questions? If none, I will now distribute the competency assessment agreement sheets. Please read the instruction carefully and answer all the questions outlined in the document. If you need assistance, I will be more than willing to assist you. Let's have 5 minutes break first. Time's up. Okay, let's start. I will give you now your assigned numbers. You will be the candidate number 1 in group 1. And you are number 2 in group 2. I have to explain first the specific instruction that you will demonstrate the 4 core competencies. Okay, I'm sure everybody is ready for the assessment. Are you now ready? Materials, tools, equipment, and ingredients are already prepared. And don't forget that the ingredients are just enough for you candidates. Be sure that you get the exact amount just for you because it was already budgeted. Just relax and be calm. So you may start now. You are given 4 hours to finish. What are you preparing?
Fragments like power.
Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Time's up. Candidate number 1, please stand up. How are you feeling right now? Are you now ready?
The main purpose why we need to label package concoction is to ensure and to determine the date when we extracted the concoctions. Likewise, to determine what type of concoction it is. We need to emphasize the date of production and the date of harvest in order to determine the number of days when to use the fermented concoctions.
Candidate number 2, please stand. How are you feeling right now?
I'm very
Do you feel nervous?
yeah.
The main purpose why we label packaged concoctions is to ensure and
What
to
is the
determine
main
the date when
purpose
we
why we
extracted the
label
concoction.
packaged concoction?
We need to emphasize the date of production and the date of harvest in order to determine the number of days when to use the fermented concoctions.
Thank you for your wonderful answer. Candidate number one, please stand. First of all, I'd like to offer my congratulations for a job well done in the assessment. You were able to prepare and present the product successfully. Even if you are tense in the middle part, but you still able to manage and ask to the oral examination. You were able to answer the question correctly. However, you have still need to improve the application of carbonized rice hull in your organic fertilizer to provide soil balance in your organic vegetable. And so, based on the evidences that I've gathered, I find you competent. Congratulations. Please sign this rating sheet and cars. You can get your national certificate after 5 days at the TESDA Provincial Office. The processing fee is 50 pesos and bring one passport size picture with white background and color attire. Okay? Candidate number two, please stand up. First of all, I would like to say congratulations. You were able to finish the whole assessment period even if you're not in good condition. You were able to present, however, I want to point out that during the demonstration, you were not able to follow the measurement as to how much millimeter of molasses you used. Since it is the critical, it can affect the product. To the oral questioning, you were not able to answer correctly the 1 to 3rd question. Nevertheless, you remain calm and cool-headed despite that you are not in good condition. And so based on the evidences that I have gathered, I find you not yet competent. I am sorry, you were not able to meet the standards of this qualification. But don't worry, you can still have yourself reassist again at your convenience. All you have to do is to fill out again the application form and attach 3 pieces, passport size picture and assessment fee. For the COC 3 and 4, you claim your certificate or file in the TESDA Provincial Office. Please sign this rating sheet and cards. Are you done? Thank you. Let's call it a day. I am done with the assessment. I will now sign the attendance sheet, CARS Competency Assessment Result Summary, and Registry of Workers Assessed and Certified. I will give this to the TESDA representative. Ma'am and sir, here are the results of the assessment. Thank you.